day 2 of our medieval dinner party at home series, and today is all about the music as we make ourselves a medieval inspired harp. You will need a pair of scissors, a sharp pencil, a pen, 3 safety pins, 3 elastic bands, a cardboard tube and a cardboard box. Let's make! So today we're thinking about medieval music. And it sounds a little bit different to the music that we might listen to today. No electricity meant that they couldn't have any electrical instruments, so no keyboards, no electric guitars, nothing like that. And it also meant that they couldn't record any music, so if they wanted to listen to something, it had to be performed live. You might hear music a bit like this plain song, or you might hear music like this polyphonic tune, which is when multiple melodies weave together. So today, we are going to make ourselves a medieval harp. So, we're going to take our cardboard box. Now ideally, we need a cardboard box that's got a lid on it. So it doesn't have to clip in like this, it could be one that folds down. Anything with a lid is good. So in a harp, you've got a sound box, and that helps the sound reverberate around, so it helps to make the nice noise. So we're going to use this bit as the base of our harp. So what we need to do is take our box, make sure the lid is on securely, and then we're going to take our cardboard tube. So you could use a kitchen roll tube, or if you've got toilet roll tubes, you could stick 2 together. I found this quite big tube, so I'm going to use this one. And we're going to take our pen, and we're going to draw around our tube like that, so that we've got our circle marked out. So we're going to need to cut this out, and we need to make it quite a snug fit, so it has to be as close to the line as we can get it. So with your pencil, make a stab in the top of the box. We've got a hole to start with, and then you probably want to undo your lid at this point so that you can hold on properly, and we're going to cut around our circle. So you might want some help doing this. If you've got a craft knife and you're comfortable using that, you could always use a craft knife as well, it might be a bit easier. And take your time with this, because we want it to fit really well. So you carry on with that, cutting out your hole in the top. I've got one that I've started here. So once you've got your hole, that's where our tube is going to fit in, so make sure that it fits. That's a good fit, that. So we've got the base of our harp here, and then this section is going to be what we attach our strings to. So our rubber bands are going to be our strings, and they are going to go around the tube, and then we're going to stretch them down, and they're going to go through the top of our box, through the lid, and we're going to secure them on. So then that will become a nice string. So we're going to need 3 holes on the lid of the box for our 3 elastic bands to go through. So I'm going to stab with my pencil again. So 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So now I've stabbed my holes through, I'm going to open up the box, and I'm going to put my elastic bands through. So to do this, I want to poke from the front through to the back, and then once I've got my elastic band through, I'm going to take my safety pin, and this is going to help keep the elastic band in place so that it doesn't ping through as soon as we try to play our instrument. So I'm just going to put this through the band like that and close up my safety pin, and you can see that's nice and secure when we put it over there. So do that another 2 times. I've got one that I've started here. So here we've got 3 elastic bands all the way through, and they're all held in place with a safety pin underneath. So now I can put my tube in. Lovely. And then we can put our elastic bands over our tube. So we'll go one, and another one over the top, and a third one. There we go, so let's move them up. And you can play around with the sounds that they make, so you might find as you move them, they'll make different noises. Here we go, so let's have a listen. So the lower ones are the deeper notes, and the higher ones are the higher notes. So once you've got to this point, and you might want to add a fourth one if you've got space, depends how big your box is as to how many elastic bands you might want to put around. Once you've done that, you can decorate the rest of it, and then you'll be ready to play. And there we go. We have our very own medieval inspired harp.